When he lost, Gobert correctly contests his shot at the last minute, but oh no, that's not a shot. It's a backwards pass away from Gobert's arm and another alley-oop. And finally, in Game 5, the coup de grace from Luka was this Euro step lob over the top because Gobert sets an incredible gambit by playing the shot, only to fake playing the pass to come right back to the shot, and Luka's still ahead of all that. This is playoff basketball at its finest. Gambits and counters, subtle little high IQ plays that unlock a score that are difficult to catch in real time. Anthony Edwards calls for a clear out here so he has space to attack, and you may have noticed Edwards call for that clear out on the last play so he could set up his fadeaway without an extra defender. But it was harder to notice Kyle Anderson conducting this play on the backside, telling Towns to flare behind him so he could set a screen when the Mavs rotated to the corner, and brilliance like this just can't be captured in the box score. And finally, let's not forget the coaches that move the pieces in these back and forth chess matches during a series. Whether it's an incredible after timeout play like this one drawn up by Mark Daigneault to open the lane for a surprise cutter, or changing a matchup in a series like moving the bigger Aaron Nesmith onto Jalen Brunson to slow down the Knicks' offense. Remember the series before, the 76ers bothered Brunson with size, so it was a conceptual shift to move Brunson off ball more that started to free him up and create space for him to find a rhythm and counterpunch against that Philly defense. The Thunder slowed down Luka with an extreme strategy to shrink the floor and dare their role players to shoot. And that almost made the difference in a series where both teams scored the same number of points, while PJ Washington had just enough wrist strength to clinch it in Game 6. And of course, the Wolves knocked off the defending champion Nuggets by roaming Gobert off of Gordon and having Karl Anthony Towns glue himself to Jokic in the pick and roll game to force other Nuggets to make plays. This series also had some wild back and forth adjustments, with Gordon bringing the ball up to alleviate pressure, only for Minnesota to possibly overreact to that, freeing up offense for the Nuggets. And then the Wolves scrapped the entire idea in Game 6 and instead had Towns go way under a bunch of Jokic screens to avoid switching Gobert onto Joker, and sometimes daring shooters to shoot actually works. So, after 14 series filled with incredibly smart plays, reads, and adjustments, the 2024 NBA Finals